Now to a big developing story. Lights out, doors closed. ITT Technical Institute is closed tonight, leaving tens of thousands of students and employees in Indiana and around the country worried about their futures and wondering what's next. We first told you about it as breaking news this morning. The for-profit institution based in Carmel blames the federal government for the immediate shutdown. It comes after a government ruling blocking all federal student loan funding for the school. The closure impacts nearly 2,000 students enrolled at ITT Tech's 6 Indiana campuses. And tonight they are trying to determine if their credits will transfer and where they go from here. RTV6's Katie Hines is working for you live on the East Side campus with what all this means. Katie?
Erica, some students are already finding that their credits will not transfer. One telling us that he reached out to IUPUI today and was told that news, and he was one of several who showed up at the ITT Tech campus here on Shadeland Avenue today looking for answers, only to find the doors locked. That was the case at all of ITT Tech's Indianapolis locations today. David Anthony is one of the students who had been finishing his final year of classes to earn an associate's degree in drafting and design. Karen Vaccaro is another. She had just finished her first semester working toward an associate's degree in network systems administration. Both tell us they first heard about the closure on the morning news today, later this morning receiving an email informing them of the immediate permanent closure of all ITT Tech campuses.
It's just a kind of a shock to us, and it's kind of a heartbreak to find out where we're going next and how, especially for us that was halfway through our degree and almost coming to the end of it, you know, where do we go from here?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I didn't know. I mean, I enjoyed the school. I got straight A's, and I love the students I was with.
And we're learning that the state is working to coordinate the services that it can provide under its authority, including securing transcripts and figuring out possible placements and transfers for those affected students. But this doesn't just impact students, it also impacts hundreds of faculty right here in Indiana. We'll hear from one who tells us that he was surprised to receive that termination slip early this morning. For Now We're Live, Katie Hines, RTV6.
And the shutdown comes just days after the U.S. Department of Education cut off all student loan funding to ITT Tech. The department claims the school failed to meet standards on them, including student admission standards and graduation and placement rates. ITT Tech has responded in a statement today. We believe the government's action was inappropriate and unconstitutional. However, with the ITT Technical Institute ceasing operations, it will now likely rest on other parties to understand these reprehensible actions and to take action to attempt to prevent this from happening again. The U.S. Department of Education estimates 35,000 ITT Tech students nationwide. The school operated 130 campuses across 38 states and employed more than 8,000 people. If every current student decided to have their student loans forgiven and not transferred to another school, the Department of Education estimates $500 million in student loans would be forgiven. Working for you and continuing our coverage on the news at 6, Rafael Sanchez will tell you about the biggest mistake you can make with your loan and now that ITT Tech is closed. Plus, Jason Fechner is taking a look at what similar schools are doing to reassure their students during this unsettling time.